another one gone down then, no more apprentice.
No, which is, you know, sad for singers because there aren't that many. I mean, look at what happened with the Washington one and the, you know, because that guy that was donating all the money, and he had,
was that for the apprentice program also?
That was a few years ago, and they had to change the name of the apprenticeship program because he was the one sponsoring it. Yes, this recession is hitting all the arts programs, and it's not a good thing. In today's Washington Post, they talk about that. And it was one thing that was really sad was that, did you read about the ballerinas?
No.
Okay, there's a story in there about the ballerinas, and they're getting laid off from several different ballet companies.
Yeah. And
it's pretty much the end of their career because they can't get a job anywhere else.
That's right.
And you can only dance, you know, when you're young. Post high school. And you know, here they study their whole lives to be a ballerina, and they can't get a job because there are no jobs.
There's no, yes.
And if you can't get a job immediately, then you're pretty much stuck.
That's right, and you come up through some of those school systems.
Yep.
To go into that corps de ballet.
Yeah, because I guess there's one in Bethesda. There's a school.
Yes. Oh, we've passed by it.
And
yes.
They're having trouble placing their students.
Wow.
So this recession is hurting everyone.
It certainly is.
But the Baltimore Symphony did something nice again as an ensemble. They gave back.
At least
$1 million.
relinquished, any raises.
Which actually, I mean, it's understandable.
Instead it's better to have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's better to have a job than to get the boots.
I know. I mean, orchestras forever have been going down every year. There's often one like Kansas City, although I think they came back. And Indianapolis at one time shut down for a couple of years. Now they're doing fine. In fact, this conductor is from Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, that's right.
I think New Orleans did that too.
But there's one in Texas that did, and I think they're done. Well, I thought it was like the Houston Symphony.
Well, Houston's not done. It's still going.
Well, okay, but the recession is still hurting everyone, including me.
Yes, of course.
I have had many cancellations.
Yes, I know.
I can't do anything about that, and they can't do anything about that, and no one can do anything about it.
No,
except,
just weather it.
Yes, and don't spend tons of money on your credit card and have no way to pay for it.
But keep practicing so you're prepared.
Yes.
For the next one, because it'll
come. And marketing is the key. You got to keep marketing in the recession. So we're kind of off the subject, except that, you know, this is all related to the arts.
And being your own, you are in business for yourself when you're there. Not just you, but anybody.
Yes, but the other thing is, in this country, okay?
Yeah.
All the arts, they can't totally depend on tickets. They have to depend on private donations. In Europe, a lot of the countries pay for the arts.
Right.
So it's a different situation. Although they're cutting back stuff in Europe, at least they still have some
they're funding. I mean, each city, I think, funds, because there's so many groups in these little towns. Well, look at all the
opera houses all over Europe.
So they do fund,
Right. So here,
state or whatever
the Baltimore Opera had no... I mean, yes,
well,
they got a few small grants, but not enough to pay.
They get something from Maryland.
Yes, they do, because that Maryland has...
Arts or whatever it is. Council.
They have... Right, but it's compared to Europe.
Oh, well, yes, that's right.
Well, I'm saying, so the recession is hitting harder the U.S. arts groups because they're pretty much all dependent on private donation.
It said even that the Met...
Yeah, they hawked their Chagalls.
Yeah.
Go look at them now, because they might be gone tomorrow. That's really crazy.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So that was our experience this week.
It was a great experience. It was really, really
I will give a shout out to Andrew, principal trumpet, and Igor, the assistant concertmaster.
Yes, how nice to meet you. It was so funny.
By coming up and saying, "Hey, it's the duo from YouTube."
Yes, that was nice.
So shout out. So we might have a guest thing going, which we were planning on doing because we already have several people that lined up that want to have a British pianist and a Floridian concert goer and a possible Hispanic singer. We'll see. But that was this week's. We actually are backlog. We've both been extremely busy. Me singing, you working. We have coming up, we have two main things we want to talk about. One was the audition movie.
Oh, yes.
With
How interesting.
Right. And you know what that is? Well, you'll have to find out. The second one is that we went to La Sonambula.
Yes, yes.
In a Met production.
Right.
And everyone did, well, many of the critics panned it. We, however, enjoyed it, and we'll tell you what that is all about, especially with superstar singer Natalie Dessay, who puts Juan Diego Flores to shame.
You think so?
And you can come back and find out why. So that'll be going on next week. So this is Kathleen.
And this is Charlene.
The daughter and the
mother.
The two C's.
Yes. And we really enjoyed that Baltimore Symphony Orchestra.
C, classical music.
And loud music.
Yes.
Like
Miss
big loud organ.
And her loud stuff.
Big loud,
So play louder and she'll be happy.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we'll be back next week.
All right.